Mission accomplished. The Phantom Ruby signal has gotten much weaker.
This should effectively put a stop to the Doctor's greatest weapon.
The Sonics have made an opening for us. We can't just let that go to waste.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Time to settle the score.
Now that the Phantom Ruby is out of the way, we can finally smash Eggman into an omelet.
Hey, don't count your chickens before you smash your eggs.
Rouge is right. The fact that Eggman and Infinite are still around means we can't let our guard down.
I just want everyone to get home safely, okay?
All right, fine. Everyone get your game face on. The target is Eggman at the Central Tower.
Next up is Metropolitan Highway, which, well, first I'm going to switch the, before I go on, the rookie's weapon, because I'm not so sure about the drill wispin. So yeah, I want the burst wispin for the rookie there. So yeah, so Metropolitan Highway. And this is a stage which I honestly don't like, seriously, because of two reasons. Firstly, once we get to the 3D section in this level, it is an area that should have benefited from Sonic's drifting ability, which was in both in Unleashed and Generations, mind you, but is not in, dare I say, Forces, for whatever reason. I'm gonna hazard a guess as the main reason why is because this is using the same engine as Sonic Lost World. Yes, seriously, this is using the same engine as Lost World. You wouldn't think so, given that it's a boost game and everything, but yeah, it is using the same engine as Sonic Lost World. And that means, because there is no ability to drift here, it means Sonic can go careening off the edge of the stage without any warning. Seriously, it is that bad. Seriously. So you'll have to turn off Sonic's boost and just to get past them. Keep in mind that there are these annoying turkey robots or whatever they are running away from you. Don't know why they're running away, but they are. So yeah. So because the lack of drift is here, it also means Sonic means that you'll have to stop boosting, basically. Again, the other thing are these platforms. They move you forward very quickly. So much so you don't think you're moving and you might be boosting along one and then you run along one and Sonic dies, etc. Yep. One thing again I will give Sonic Team for is the background. It is very, very detailed. I wish there had been more to this game than just the random cutscenes and everything with the various characters, but it was not to be, it seems. In addition, there are no humans in this game, which is really weird to say that. Most of the characters that Sonic is with here are mostly animals. Seriously. Freaking animals. So yeah. But that being said, there is one way of getting past this, and that is using the double jump. That does still work for Sonic. So yeah. You will note on each of those platforms there is an arrow. That will denote where the platform is going, basically. So yeah. Other than that, we are almost at the end of the stage, and we'll get one of this game's other cop-outs as well. An idea that, in theory, actually works, but, well, we'll see in the next cutscene. Seriously.
Welcome, Sonic. Glad you could make it to your funeral. Infinite, do it!
Take this. What is that?
Har, har. That, my spiky little predator, is Null Space.
Null space?
It's a little something that the Phantom Ruby cooked up. A closed-off space where absolutely nothing exists. Goodbye, Sonic, my soon-to-be eradicated nemesis. Enjoy all the nothing.
Ruby's power source.
Tisk tisk. Since you always destroy the power source of my weapons, I decided to learn from my mistakes. I had a backup power source created under Metropolis.
Null space sounds good until we find out that both Sonic and the Rookie can just double boost out of there. Seriously. Rendering the whole concept of the area null and void. Seriously. What's the point of having a void if you can escape from it? Seriously, but yeah. Cheapest cop-out in the game, and that's not including what happens to Infinite in the next episode. So yeah, if any good thing comes of this, at least we get to hear, I'm not sure for the first time, but certainly in some part of, dare I say, the main theme, Fist Bump, featuring Douglas Robb of Hoobastank. Unfortunately, it ends too quickly. Yeah, seriously. If this song were for any other Sonic game, I would like this a lot. I do like Fist Bump, actually. It's just that it's such a mediocre game. It reminds me too much of Sonic 06. In that, with Sonic 06, what happened is that we got a really nice theme song in the form of His World from Zebrahead, but sadly the game itself isn't as good as the song it's doing. Granted, Fist Bump is more cheesy than His World, but yeah. All I can say is I think we were cheated there. Seriously, they could have done a lot more with Null space and everything, especially since we saw in Sonic Mania what the power of the Phantom Ruby could have done, or has done, with just a few egg robots. You're saying you can't create a whole space where there's nothing else and it makes for some difficult platforming? You can't do that, seriously? And what's worse, the actual Metropolis portion of the level is just us practically beating down a load of Eggman robots. That's it! Seriously. And most of them can be seen off with the Rookie's Burst Wisp, and seriously. So yes, probably the cheapest cop-out in the game, and I'm not even... And yes, I am including the... what happens to Infinite towards the end of the game. But Sonic Forces overclocked, not a thing. I think Infinite would have been one of the lamest villains in the game, even though overclocked isn't really canon, but at least it redeems two villains, both Infinite and Metal Sonic. I don't know if I do decide to cover the game. I don't think I will, because I do not have the PC version. As I say, I've already covered two versions in this playthrough, the Switch version and the PS4 version. So yeah. But at the very end, it's just us grinding while the Metropolis goes to ruin, it seems. Yeah, seriously. But never mind that. Yeah, this is just... nah. That's all I can say. Absolutely nah. Shame, but the music is actually good. And we do get to see the turkey ostrich badniks, at least. Well, I guess that's that then. What a waste of a good theme song.
Excuse me, boss?
It can't be! It's impossible to get out of the Phantom Ruby's null space!
Well, maybe by myself, but I had a little help from my friend. Something you wouldn't understand since you don't have any friends.
This changes nothing. Dr. Eggman will still have the last laugh.
Maybe he'd have more friends if he didn't talk about himself in the third person.